Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English necromancer of the internet, and I welcome you back to Iratus, Lord of the Dead. And we have ourselves this new dungeon, the final dungeon, where we're going to be against the great Paladin or Seer or whatever the hell it is. But first we need to move on and discover how we're going to fight things. So first we're going to go here to grab whatever relic this could be. Power Fist. Interesting. Ribcage armor, +6 armor till battle ends. Not bad. Cursed Plate. Minions get +1 block and ward, but their initiative is reduced to 0. I think I prefer the Ribcage armor.
Oh, for my future kingdom.
Here we have we have 3 enemies again. Ooh, only 3. The Paladin, which takes reduced damage every time an ally dies, and the guy in the middle, the Berserker, which deals additional damage every time an ally dies. So, how do we deal with such things? Well, first up, we go into our artifacts, our consumable artifacts, and equip a gambling chip once again. Because there's only 3 of them. I'm taking advantage of it, you know? Next, we need to figure out who we're going to send. And you know what? I feel like sending these guys, because in the end, they can just reduce the armor, can't they? Wheeze. Who wheezed then? Will you survive my next attack? Given their current armor, I would say probably. But this one might not. Then again, he does have a fucking crap ton of health. So, alright then. You can thus do that. Holy Aegis, what's this do? Holy Aegis, what's this do? Deals 200% damage to any enemy, to any minion that deals targeted stress damage to an ally. That is concerning. Right, let's now mark you to do more damage. I will then also mark you to do more damage. Why the crit? And then you can finally finish off him.
More materials.
And now we quit.
Easy.
Okay, so this might take a little more effort than I was initially giving it. Because of the fact they're utter complete bastards that don't know that cannot deal with us doing damage to them. Or stress to them, I should say. Why do you crit so much? What was that debuff? Decreases damage dealt by 40%. You fucking serious, mate? How much damage, health and stuff do you have? You've got mostly sorted. So let's buff the ghoul. Next, you can just murder him. Glorious. I get the feeling you guys might not actually do particularly all that much damage. But you also have a buff now, meaning that attack does more damage. Which is equal to that, basically. Which at the same time is not enough, which is why we have this.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
Do your Holy Aegis crap. Really starting to get concerned here now, because I don't seem to be able to do any damage to them whatsoever. All I need to do is reduce them below a certain threshold. Receives 1 block and ward at the start of every turn. Fuck off! I legitimately have no idea how to kill these guys. Because we need to kill the champion before he just fucking murders us. Okay, that bastard's now dead. I mean, I could legitimately just eat him right now. Oh no, she lost all of her armor. Whatever will she do with that armor she totally had before you did your attack? Go die!
This is what 1,000...
I honestly think... you need to eat for a start. And you... we just do so little damage to them. Just do this, because you have a chance to just murder them, don't you? Yep, you've got a 10% chance to just kill them. I fucking hate this stun mechanic. It's just guaranteed to kill you. You know? You can't do corrosive acid under the threat of basically just being fucking one-shot because it's a load of crappy bullcrap. Yeah. Hence why I didn't use the attack. Why is it 6 damage? Why is it just fucking 6 damage? I am really starting to think my only hope is just doing that enough times and then letting the ghoul eat them. But I can't exactly do that if they just perma-stun! You know what? Fucking fine. I will actually take that. Right then.
Your frail bodies fail you.
You both want to run away? Well, only one of you will.
A predictable outcome.
You know, maybe the Banshee was the right call if they just run away like that. Jesus Christ. Alright, so now we've got 2 fights ahead of us. One against a Berserker, one against a Paladin, and 2 enemies that we've never seen before. So what are we using? Of course we're using Golden Blood. Because Team Golden Blood knows what they're doing. Right. Let's have a look at them all. You're a knight. You have very little in the way of health, but a lot of armor, more than him. You're a priestess, which has a lot of ward, but not much health. 50% chance to redirect an attack or debuff to knight from an ally located behind of it. +2 attack until the end of battle each time the knight receives damage. Okay! In other words, do as much damage to you in a single hit as fucking possible. And probably don't attack you with Natasha because of the fact she does 6 different attacks at once. Yeah. Also, it's only located behind it, so I can do this.
Make them suffer.
And murder this little fucker first. You missed. Well done. You're a little wuss. Why do you have so much damage out of interest, by the way? You're missing a lot of stress, but I'm not sure if it's enough stress. So you know what? I can do this.
Move those.
And what percentage chance is it? 50%. Well, I'll take the bloody... That's bull! It's every time you receive damage, you do it. You did not receive damage! Shut up and fuck off!
This never gets old.
Good. There goes another one, nice and dead. And now that you've brought yourself to the front, we can just happily go ahead and do a little bit of murder to you. Because I don't think your damage reduction applies to true damage. Or maybe it does, and I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm an idiot. Prayer for salvation. At the start of the next turn, the priestess applies Prayer of Salvation to the target. And that means what exactly? You know, you have too much accuracy for what I like. Can I just say that? Let's do this on you, because you should probably die from it. Yeah. Thought as much. Now, you can't do anything. So you can do the pain injection. Then, you can do that to remove its block. You are ignited and stunned. Well, that's a perfect combination now, isn't it? Natasha, would you like to kill this bastard? Because I know you can.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Good and dead. Now, frankly, you can now do this. So that we ignore all of its defensive crap. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha! Accuracy reduction, Lugorian. You can then potentially crit, or not. You can move forward, and then heal up.
As your suffering ends.
Glorious. Excellent. Okay. How are you guys doing with spirit mail and whatnot? 5 to go. 6 to go. You're full, and you've got 4 to go. Now let's go to the grave and see what we can find. A bone golem. Okay, Mr. Bone Golem, you have my interest. What's your alternate skin look like? You know what? You look red. I've been thinking my team structuring is a bit too strict. Maybe I can actually have you replace Natasha for the next fight, you know? Right, go with that one, and I get plus 10 health. Part of this is you also got to look at what you get from doing these upgrade things. Like this ward thing applies is pretty nice. One gives initiative, the other gives resistance.
Get back to battle.
In all fairness, I don't plan to ever use self-destruct, because I don't like that sort of thing. But I did get you from a random one, so you don't have any investment into you. Okay, Mr. Bone Golem. You have my interest. You might not be able to heal the party, like Ratasha can, but that shouldn't stop you. Let's try out Mr. Bone Golem, then. We're against a Berserker, a Paladin, a Knight, and a Cleric again. Alright. Quite obviously, Mr. Berserker has to die first. It really helps when he's a useless prick and misses his attacks. What about you? If you do that, you'll knock off that ward, you'll do damage to him, and you'll also lose your vigor, which you kind of need to do because that's how you play. Right then, next. Next, you frankly need to heal, so...
Your frail
good hit!
bodies fail.
Give you an irresistible lust for blood, and... unfortunate! So you can heal. So you can heal, is what I've just learned. Good to know, I wasn't sure. Okay, well, I'm convinced the knight annoyingly needs to die. Although he probably doesn't, because the Berserker's gonna move himself forward with his next attack. In addition, he's not gonna move himself forward, because I just stunned the bastard.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Okay. Fucking seriously? It didn't get redirected, and the way you reward me for that is by missing. Let's just debuff you, because I really don't like the idea of you hitting us. Then you can mutilate, because in the sense of things, if this hits, it'll does 1 damage for every 8 hit points you're missing. You're missing 50, so that means that the damage is increased by 6. So that becomes 28 to 31, which isn't quite enough to kill, actually. Oh, you can buff teammates with armor. Oh! You know what? Go ahead and do that. That actually seems like a pretty damn good idea. Right.
As worthless as you were in life, you
Excellent
will be
kill.
worth something in death.
And now, can we kill the paladin, or are we going to be forced to kill the knight? Ha! You missed. You have 2 levels of block, you fucking bastard, don't you? You need to start taking some percentage damage. You know what? You can heal. Because you can heal. So why shouldn't you heal? Right, next. I'm giving up on you. I'm going to attack the paladin still, but likely kill you before I kill him. I do suspect. Or not, because you just moved yourself forward. But then you just moved straight back. Ligorian, can you kill this bastard? Probably not, given... If I tell you to wait... Everything else goes first. Okay. You know what? I'll target you with this, and if it fails, you will kill the other guy, so... It didn't matter too much. I still want Ligorian to kill you, because you're like the only way he can. So let's just take off your block. Bloody fucker. Alright, do that. And... yeah, I thought as much.
Terror will overflow.
The bastard just needed to die. That's all. Okay. Alright, you know what? I want you to heal. Because despite the fact you benefit from low health, it's still probably better if you're not on it. I'm gonna send you back, and then hopefully... Fuck! Well, actually, you know what? You need points as well, so... You can get a kill too, Mr. Bone Golem.
Soon this world will be mine.
Well, I just got a bunch of stuff. What's this? Coward's Foot. The minion performs an additional action in round 1. Okay. Martyr's Rag. The minion has a 100% chance to redirect an attack targeting an ally directly behind them to themselves. Huh. And after victory, Iratus recovers 40 mana for each enemy that fled. Not as good, but... alright. You know, I should probably work out which of these things I want to use. For instance, this Ring of the Overlord, as useful as it is, isn't very useful. Can just be replaced by a Skull Torch, for instance. When a minion dies, recover 75% of all vigor.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me.
Well, I'd never planned for a minion to die, so I can just kill them all with that. Not that I really get any experience from it. Okay, well now I can sacrifice a minion, and I definitely don't want to sacrifice that Bone Golem. So let's sacrifice that Wrath I got last time. And he gives me some good dust, a Hex Bomb, and a Void Flame. I was expecting better. Okay, now the next one has 2 Berserkers and a Knight. So, yeah. I can, more than likely, block a lot of the damage done via the knight. In fact, the berserkers are just going to push themselves forward in front of the knight, so I don't even need to worry about the knight. So this champion here is going to just die. Especially if I mutilate him, giving him negative damage.
You will soon embrace
now, if
your
I
new
kill this
existence.
bastard before the other guy really properly gets it to do anything, you know what? I can do this and probably Void Claws him to death, maybe. He's not missing that much health, but worth a try. And that just does 99 damage for the cost of nothing, so... So you do push yourself forward. Interesting. Noted.
One less annoyance.
And Lugorian got a kill. Excellent. That's what we love to see. You can now miss, apparently. To be fair, your accuracy isn't the highest, so that's fair. I'm going to push you forward, just so that you're pushed forward already. And then simply triple shot you, because... Yeah, you just dealt an awful lot of damage, didn't you? Lugorian can't kill that. You like using that prayer, don't you? Jesus Christ with this bone golem. I just realized you can do this. Alright, madam, you get basically one shot. Yep, I thought that might happen. You just did fucking what now? Damage received is reduced by 50%. Damage dealt is increased by 50%. In other words, you're just a fucking bastard. Right? Why am I considering killing you? Alright, you just gave a heal. Which means you take a bunch of stress. Next, you actually have a level of ward and block on you now as well. Let's just do mega damage to you. Nice hit, but you miss. You need to just keep healing yourself, quite frankly. And then finally, you would do more damage. Actually, if I knock off that ward,
those mortal legs,
and then do thwap, thwap, thwap,
savor
thwap.
these last few heartbeats.
I would say you may be dead this round, but you won't be because this fucking thing is a healer! Die! So close. So goddamn close. Well, this knight we can now kill before this thing does, but... Alright, get a crit. That's not a crit. I should have used the spell. You kill him. Stop healing, you fucking little cowardly bastard. No, not allowed. I know I have nothing invested into that bone golem, but I have grown attached to the bone golem all the same, which means you do not have permission to take its fucking life. Or unlife, I suppose is the correct terminology. What the hell was that? What did you just buff yourself with? Oh, you just gave yourself an extra level of block. That's all.
Strength through pain.
Well, now I need to pray, and I fail. Okay, well, now I need to pray. Or not, because I can just do this. And it stunned no one. Sure, 25% my arse. I thought as much. Alright, well, it's now at the front, meaning it's time for it to die. Excellent miss there. Well done, you little idiot. Right, Lugorian. Now I actually think I want you to mirror stance. You, frankly, need to kill this. So... I don't want you to get kills, Natasha, right now, because you're maxed out on the spirit and everything. But sometimes I just need to force you to. Ha! You did nothing. Screw you. Let's actually do this on you. So that you start taking a bunch of damage. Next, I can do this.
Take everything from those
which killed, which is not what I expected. I should have just done the crit special ability. I guess you can just... frankly do that to remove its block, meaning she can now do this.
Carve open their husks.
You missed Lugorian like a little wuss. Excellent. Lugorian, can you... Nope, absolutely not. Alright, well, that was a stupid idea of me anyway. Let's see if you can crit and heal. You can, excellent.
Mine is the winning side.
The only issue now is that Natasha doesn't have the best ability to heal herself. But then again, she never had the best ability to heal herself because of the simple fact that they didn't guarantee attacking Natasha. Which way do I move now? Which way was it I was meant to move now? You know, I kind of really feel like saying fuck the cultists, fuck the chests, the artifacts, and get the cultists just to see what the bone golems is. But if I go this way, I can sacrifice that infested. But I've proved I don't really gain anything from sacrificing things. And I can gain another 2 levels over here for minions and whatnot. Unless I go up this way, and that way I can get cultists again. You know what? Let's just move over here for now. What do I get? Madman's Eye. The minion receives an additional action each turn if they're the only one left in the squad. Okay. That's good if you want to somehow do a solo build. Increases critical damage dealt, reduces critical damage received. That's pretty good for the Dampire and the Bride, which isn't in my list right now. I'm going to go for the Funeral Coin. What's also nice is the fact I have the Mana Crystal, which means, technically, for the very last battle, I could equip that, and then just press heal for the very first thing. Or use a Jar of Blood for the fight before, because I got plenty of those. Okay, this time I'm using Team Golden Blood, but they have a substitute with Harak the Unyielding, because Natasha the Red is currently injured. So, it's ironic stress seems to be the best way to kill a Paladin. But at the same time, you can't really kill a Paladin with stress because of that stupid fucking ability that they have. Can I just state how much I fucking love how stupid these berserkers are? You know? Just because the way, you know, they just murder themselves doing what they do. Alright, Harak. You are being generous and leaving the kill to Lugorian because you know he's one of the main characters and needs more kills, right? You really think you're gonna get that, do you? You literally aren't missing any stress, though. But you know what? Okay, yeah, it did absolutely no damage. Fuck! Oh, good, he died due to Crimson Chains. I wonder if that counts as a kill for...
Your last.
Another kill for Lugorian. That's what we love to see, because he gets so few of them. Alright. Now we have to figure out how the fuck we're gonna kill this little idiot. Probably by killing her first. If I do this, you get damaged, hit, and you get pulled into there. He gets pulled into there. You do that again, and thus she takes more damage. You also have the ability to do percentage damage, which I don't think gets reduced. Excellent. Next. You do that. That's nice. You can then do Rage Injection again. Rather than doing a big hit, you can just grab her, pull her along. They both take some percentage damage. He attacks. Moves himself forward. He does not move himself forward. That's annoying. Well, I think he's fucking dead next round anyway, so I don't think it matters. Okay. You are missing 5 stress. Let's see how much damage we can do with that. Not enough. Well, you can just, you know, get a... or not get us some additional parts. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna remove your block. You've got too much resistance. So does the Paladin. I'm gonna do the pain thing with you. You can then do this.
Ooh, this one
get us some extra parts.
Just as it died.
I don't know how the fuck I just did 64 stress damage when the Ratasha took like 10 damage.
My will is.
But either way, what works works. Power Fist, thank you, that's kind of nice. You've got max Spirit Spear, but not Spirit Chain. You're 2 off, you're still missing 5, and you need 4. Ironically, I think whoever's in the back line at the moment has the biggest advantage, because I don't think Beatrix has been attacked once in the last few fights. So let's figure out what the Bone Golem's unique item is. For every 10 points of vigor missing, the damage the Bone Golem receives is decreased by 2.5%. He has 200 HP, so missing 10 HP, 100 HP means damage received is reduced by 25%. That's pretty damn significant, actually. Especially if you start building his health up. Which, frankly, I can, because it's not even close to being maxed out. Do I have any good parts? I do have some good parts. I have some very good parts. You know what? I have faith in Mr. Bone Golem here. You know, I am pretty much convinced at this point armor is fucking useless in this game. At the later levels, at least. Because of the fact armor just reduces damage by that set amount. And I believe the highest amount of armor a minion can have is 20. And I think that's the Dark Knight. And these enemies tend to often hit for something like 40. So, yeah. Oh, and now we're fighting an elite priestess. This ought to be good. Also an unknown enemy. Let's see what the hell we're fighting. Inquisitor. Oh, you're an Inquisitor, are you? Well, Mr. Inquisitor, I have absolutely no patience for your Inquisitoring. Ha! You missed. Go do a little thing called die. Please. Beatrix, get one of your last kills. Excellent. What do you do then? I don't think I like the look of that. Alright, Mr. Paladin. I don't care if your damage is reduced if you don't have any armor, like you just stated that you have. Haha. You know what? She could use some armor, Mr. Golem. I hope. I have no idea what you just did, or what's happening to Lugorian right there. So, let's just do a little bit of percentage damage, because the bastard needs to just bloody die. I'm going to do some more percentage damage.
My kingdom comes.
You don't have any armor, Mr. Paladin. And next, you won't kill, but you'll do enough damage to make it so that she'll probably waste her turn doing the big special attack. I have no idea what that is, and I'm afraid to have someone move. So, do the prayer. Or attack and waste our time. Even more so excellent. Inquisitor's bonfire. Inquisitional bonfire. Oh, that's what that crap does. Okay. Well, bye-bye, Mr. Paladin. Thank you for your time. You go die next. Yes, yes. Do you have any armor? You have resistance. Oh, good thing we don't give a damn, isn't it?
Make them suffer.
Mr. Inquisitor. Because, Mr. Inquisitor, guess what? We have a lot of people here which do a lot of damage. See? And again, I was really hoping you would miss that. So if you wish to back off, so that when he takes... Just do that to knock off all the ward. You know, I kind of really want to wait to see how much... You know, whatchamacallit we can do. Stress damage we can do to this woman. Yes, you did some more damage. Excellent. Well done. Right, how much stress is she missing? Oh, pretty much all of it. So... Rip. Ah, so close. So close. I guess you can get the kill instead.
A sad display.
Glorious. What's this? Lancet. Ooh, okay. Lugorian. You are one of my favorites. You know you are one of my favorites. Which is why I have worked hard to get you that. And now I have a legendary minion. Who is going to upgrade his evasion. Do I want to upgrade his evasion again so he can attack more? Or just upgrade his attack so he does more damage when he attacks? I'm tempted to say the attack. Boom. There we go. Now when you level up, you'll be able to get the other one. So, let us now see what we're fighting, shall we? What is this so-called quest? While you have been focusing your attention on the moment-to-moment decisions that shape your campaign, you have not neglected your personal development. Delving into the dark arts has great allure, and there is much new power still to be uncovered. Faced with many heavily armored holy foes, you feel that you are on the verge of a breakthrough. This will negate the protection of their armor. This will negate their holy resistance. Reveal the secrets of rust. Enemies lose all armor, duration 3 battles. I mean, it'd be better if it was a little longer than that, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Now, what do I want? I would say the Wellspring, but I literally can't level up. Well, I can level that up. Alright, that's one fully upgraded Abode of Wrath, which I think is You're Unfrozen. I can't get that. And you're a Black Widow, I can't get that. So yes, everything is maxed out in terms of its... whatchamacallit. Is there a decent relic I could use? What armor do I have right now? Plus 4 armor and resistance. 6 armor. 6 resistance. All enemies lose 18 accuracy, that's a pretty good one. Minions gain luck, accuracy, and evasion. That's just as good, actually. Alright, and then what about weapons? I mean, I most definitely have different weapons I can pick from. Even if it's just that. Crush Bones was a brilliant spell. So I don't really need the relics. But if I level up, use that to level up twice, I'll be one step closer to Finger of Death. Which I don't think will actually be useful as in the end, because I think, funny enough, the destruction spell, the Crush Bones, would be more useful, especially if I combined it with a Necromantic Flask. So unless I want to do it for a Necromancy power, to give a distillation for stuff like elite fights, that actually might be worth it. And then if I go this way, well, either way, I'm ending up there, so yeah, let's go the route of the relic. Alright, guys. How much health you want, Natasha? Not the highest. Do I want to trade you out for Harak? I think I do, actually. Give you a bit of time to rest. Mr. Bone Golem, or should I say Barok the Iron Wall, will stay in because he's not missing that much health, and he kind of wants to be on lower health. So, plus we're fighting a new enemy, so having a tank would be useful. So, someone tell me what the fuck these are. Mercenary captains. No armor. Average evasion and luck. Higher stuff. Lower health and everything, but higher max damage. But quite low initiative. Interesting. Doesn't change the fact the champion is the primary threat. Ooh, and I managed to stun the champion. How glorious is that? Right, can you kill him this turn? You can potentially kill him this turn. You did kill him this turn. Excellent. Right, you skip your turn and we finally discover what you do. You throw alcohol at us. You're trying to make us drunk. Noted. Do that, moves you forward, you take more damage, and he takes more damage. Excellent. Now, if I do this to you, pull you forward, he takes damage, and you take damage. Annoying. Ouch! Ouch. If I attack you now, then oh, it also reduced all your resistance. Did that damage, but that damage thing we got. Huh, interesting. Let's see, you need to kill something and you need to kill something. So I'm just going to have you attack the guy at the back then. What's that do? Okay, again, what does that do? Minus luck, accuracy, attack, evasion, and dread. Alright, annoying, I won't deny. Right, you're missing three stress. So I highly doubt this equates to any significant amount of damage. That does 40 damage. You've got too much health. You know, I can also just cast this.
Restore.
You all take a bunch of stress. And then rip. Ah, really? Well, I guess you can get the kill then.
Become part of the breathless tide.
Excellent. You attack. Glorious hit. And Harak, I've just realized I've got Barok and Harak. I'm very creative with the letters I use in my names, aren't I? Really? Alright, they need to die before he gets a turn. Well, you're fucking dead.
Excellent source of...
And cast a spell at you. And you're fucking dead. Don't be pricks. Alright then. Okay. How are we doing with the spirit crap? 2 more, 3 more, 6 more, 6 more. Okay. We're making good progress. And in fact, I think I'm actually out of time for this episode. Why do you have so many skill points which I haven't spent? Well, everyone, it looks like I'm all out of time for today's episode. So it looks like, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today? I've been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English necromancer of the internet. And join me next week when we will get to the end and kill the boss. Who knows what it's going to be like. But I'm afraid that until then it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.